and DeVon Franklin are getting a divorce after 9 years of marriage. Now, it was reported by The Blast that DeVon actually filed for divorce from Meagan on Monday. But both parties are saying that there was nobody at fault for the divorce. They released a statement to People saying this: after much prayer and consideration, we have decided to go our futures separately, but forever connected. We celebrate almost a decade of marriage together and a love that is eternal. There is no one at fault. We believe this is the next best thing in the evolution of our love. We are incredibly grateful for the life changing years we spent together as husband and wife. We are also extremely thankful to God for the testimony being created inside of us both and for blessing our lives with each other. So that was their statement. In other words, DeVon and Meagan simply grew apart. Now, did I see this coming? Unfortunately, I did. If you remember, about a month ago, I actually did a video about this. There were a lot of speculation that DeVon and Meagan may have separated. In fact, they weren't seen together for months. And Meagan kind of stepped out a few times and she wasn't wearing her wedding ring. But even with some of the obvious signs, I wasn't sure if they actually were separated or not. DeVon actually recently put up a post supporting Meagan Good's new show. So I thought to myself, well, maybe they're good. Maybe they're not separating. But you can't believe the things that people post on social media because you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. DeVon and Meagan were actually separated for 4 months before the divorce filing. So this has been brewing for a while. And it is unfortunate that they're getting a divorce now because I really liked them together. I thought they were a positive couple and I liked their brand. But ultimately, they were too different for each other. And I will say this: I think their union served its purpose because they helped a lot of people with their relationships. They actually dropped this book called The Wait, which was full of gems. And I think they helped a lot of people, but ultimately they couldn't be happy together because they had to compromise too much of themselves to stay together. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about their relationship and kind of point out what I think went wrong. And mind you, this is just me speaking as an outsider looking in.
That is not what I want to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tough Love. Let me get into this, man. You can't turn, I'm about to piss somebody off. Listen, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and you damn sure can't turn a hoe into a house husband. However, sometimes people grow apart. Let's just be real. Sometimes people grow apart. You guys can start off in a honeymoon phase. You guys can have one or two things that jive and that connect, and then you're feeling good about one another, whatever. And then something can happen over time where you say, you know what, I ain't really rocking with you like that. I ain't really feeling you like that. And I feel like that's the situation with Meg and her husband. I feel like, first of all, she didn't promote Christianity like that before she got with her husband. And I think that, salute Don Phil in the building. So I feel like to be the first lady or to be a wife of a man that says, okay, I'm strictly focused on the Lord and I have to carry myself a certain type of way, it could be a bit much for the hot girl. For a hot girl summer. It could be a bit too much for a hot girl summer. And I felt like, sometimes we all get caught up in playing a role. You ever get caught up in playing a role? It's like, I really want this to work out, so I'm going to be like this. Like I used to go to the strip club all the time. I used to, go to the club, to the regular club all the time. I used to do all these things all the time. But since I wanted to work with you, I'm not going to be who I was. Salute, lovely, salute. Let's talk about this. I'm not going to be who I was because I want things to work out. And I think what happens is we compromise too much. We get in relationships and we compromise too much to the point where we are with someone that we kind of sort of love, maybe sort of kind of, but then we start to resent them. We start resenting them because they're not allowing us. But see, here's the thing. It's not that they're not allowing us. It's that we feel in our heart of hearts that they would frown upon us doing certain things. So we don't do it. And when we don't do those things, we then build this resentment up for the person that won't allow us to do it. We now say, you're the blame I can't have fun. You're the blame I can't go out. You're the blame I can't be with my friends. You're the blame I can't go here and go there and do this and do that. So what happens is, I think I'm about to say Megan Stallion, Jesus Christ. I think that's what happened. Hey, I want to go out and cut loose and get drunk and wild out and all this great stuff or whatever case may be. And I can't do this under this persona of holier than thou. And I think what happens is sometimes people, they catch us off guard. They catch us off guard. They steal our heart. They have the great conversation. They have the great personality. They have all of the potential that we seek, the things that we check the block off and say, what do you bring to the table? And lo and behold, they have a lot. They have our top 5. Oh my God, they got our top 5. And for some reason, number 6 is always the heebie-jeebie, the whammy, the thing that says, oh shit, I should have checked number 6. Number 6 says you can't go out to the club 3 nights a week. You can't go to your friends to all of the strip clubs all the time, to male reviews and female reviews. You can't go on single cruises no more. So number 6 was the doozy. Number 6, we should have covered the top 10, but we only covered the top 5 because we was happy. You know, when you meet somebody and you excited about the relationship, hey, listen, I don't want nothing to go wrong. Shit, let me put my drawers away. Hold on, let me make my bed. Hold on, let me put some new toilet paper right here. You don't want anything to go wrong. You want everything to be smooth. Fellas is opening doors. Fellas is opening doors. Females is making food. And then, you know, number 6 is like, well, you know I don't cook all the time, right? You know I don't open the door all the time, right? So what happens is we get to number 6 and then shit starts happening. And for some of us, we've grown accustomed to this. Well, if it ain't gonna work, F it, I'm gonna go on to the next one, right? No new friends. And then some of us, because of our heart, you know what I mean? Because of our heart, we tend to try to make things work. We tend to try to say, I'm sticking in here. My parents stuck through it. My grandparents stuck through it. It's just a thing that I do. I'm not leaving this relationship, come hell or high water. And then all of a sudden you realize you're dealing with a tsunami. You're dealing with Hurricane Katrina. You dealing with the ocean wide of nonsense. And now you like, what? I done got in over my head. How many of you all have been in relationships that you feel like you've got in over your head? Like, how did I lose myself in this relationship? How did I falter? The things that I love to do, I stopped doing. The things I love to participate, I stopped to participate. I lost myself. How many people get out of relationships and say, I'm going to do me now. Now I'm going to do me. I think one of the worst things, one of the most degrading things that you can do is jump out of a relationship and say, now I'm going to do me. One of the most degrading things you can do is, oh, I'm going to do me now. So now is, I'm going to be healthier. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to start being an entrepreneur. I'm going to start worrying about my credit. I'm going to start carrying myself a certain type of way. Hey, I'm going to get my nails done, my hair done, everything done. My thought process is, why wasn't you doing that in the relationship? Uh-oh. Come on, fellas. You get out the relationship with your girl, and now all of a sudden, oh, let me go ahead and lose this stomach. Uh-oh. Let me keep my beard trimmed. Uh-oh. Let me keep the house clean, and let me wash the car, and let me go do grocery shopping. The thought process is, can you imagine somebody that you with being so damn lazy that they're not only giving up on themselves and losing themselves, but they expect you to be with them after they falter or while they're faltering. I don't want to see you getting fatter. I don't want to see you being emotionally drained and damaged and out of control. It's so crazy to me when people get out of relationships. Now they want to be the best them. Now they want to be the best them. You know what's so crazy? Even more crazier is the fact is, why didn't you find yourself to be the best you when you were there in the relationship? Why wasn't you proactive in the relationship? A lot of times people get out of relationships and now they're saying, well, let me get with my support system. And your support system is always going to tell you, they're never going to tell you that you're at fault. They're always going to tell you, she wasn't no good for you. He wasn't no good for you. And in all reality, you wasn't no good for yourself. You go above and beyond to change up who you were in the last relationship. Stay with me because I'm going somewhere. You go above and beyond to change up who you was in the last relationship. If you were sloppy and fat in the last relationship, now you in shape. If you was broke in the last relationship, now you make sure that you got money, right? If you was working for somebody else, now you're an entrepreneur. If you never traveled out your city, now you going to Dubai. Now you taking cruises, right? You taking flights. So the thought process is now you get into the new relationship, and what happens is you falter because now you're putting on this facade because the new you is not really you. The new you is what you did to showcase, because you never fixed the old you. You thought about fixing the old you, okay, if I lose a couple pounds, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, if I change my hair, et cetera, et cetera, but you never changed your mindset. Your mind didn't change, right? Hey, oh shit, my stomach is out to here. Let me go lose my stomach and get me a six-pack, right? Let me go upgrade my car. Let me put some rims on it. But your mindset never changed. And then you wonder why when you get into a relationship, you begin to get frustrated because those people now, they're holding you accountable. They say, well, what happened to you? You used to be so funny. Now I can't stand your ass. Get the poop. Right? You used to be so good in bed. I was like, why are you always doing the same position? What the fuck? What the fuck? You used to cook so well. I'm tired of eating ham hocks. Ham hocks and hot dogs and shit. The things that they used to do, they now lack the consistency of keeping it going, the amazing them, the spectacular them, the sparkle in their eye them, the oh my God them. Now it's just like, you subpar. You average at best. Because you never took the time to heal from the last relationship. What you did was you put on a cape and act like a superhero. You act like you was a Superman. You act like you was a superwoman. And you jumped in front of somebody and said, yeah, I'm here to save some shit. I'm here to save some shit. And when that pressure of the world got on your shoulder, on your chestises, then you started to falter. It's going to be a real short one. Real short one. Ladies and gentlemen, before you jump into the next relationship and put on that cape and talk about this, the new me, make sure that the new you is inside the relationship. Make sure that how you think, how you act, how you respond, how you heal, how you carry yourself, make sure that's found in the new relationship, because you don't do yourself any justice of trying to rediscover yourself outside a relationship where you should have been the best in that relationship. That means you wasn't given 100% in that relationship. So your ex has every right to say, you son of a bitch. You wasn't the best you in this relationship. You think I give a fuck if you go to another relationship? Because that's what our exes do. Come on now, y'all know that's what some of our exes do now. They get into that new. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look, I don't know why I did my hands like that, but stay with me though. Look at me now. They get into their new relationship. I got a new car. I got a new house. I got a new babe. I got some new hair. I got a new mustache. Like, look at me now. Ain't that what your exes do? They try to make sure they you see them or whatever. And the thought process, I'm gonna be honest with you, as an exer and an exe, right? I done ex some motherfuckers and some motherfuckers and ex me back in the day. But the fact of the matter is, as an ex, period, and I think I speak on behalf of all exes, we don't give a fuck. We don't care how you level up after the situation. We don't give a shit. We don't care if you lose weight. We don't care if you buy a house. We don't care if you hit the lottery. We don't care about none of that because you wasn't good in the relationship. You wasn't positive in a relationship. You wasn't sexy in a relationship. You didn't cook in a relationship. You wasn't you didn't think like an entrepreneur in the relationship. My thing about it's good you're doing it now. Kudos for you. But I notice a lot of times that you can be on another level. Right, you someone else's problem now. Exactly. Because my thought process is you notice I said we do a great job at fixing the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with me. I'm going somewhere with this. We do a fantastic job at fixing the outside. Ladies, I'm going to say you, and I'm going to start with the guys first. I'm going to get a guy some fucking tough love. Bring y'all ass over here. Check this out. We do a great, hey, we hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? We start getting our shit right? We start fixing our credit, right? We start getting around homeboys that's actually leveling up and doing their thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, I'm gonna trade this old Honda Civic and I'm gonna go get me a goddamn Beamer. I'm gonna step my game up. I'm gonna start, instead of wearing goddamn do-rags all the time and goddamn baggy ass jeans, I'm about to go get me some casual clothes and get me a sports jacket. I'm gonna step my shit up. Do a good job of doing outside shit. But I'm not going to change my mentality. I'm not going to change the fact that I'm a womanizer. I'm toxic. I'm a narcissist. I love to motherfucking do shit that don't make sense. I love to motherfucking have a disagreement and blow it out of proportion. I love to say just inappropriate shit. So the fact of the matter is I don't fix the inside me. I fix the outside me. Because the outside me is easy. The outside me is easy. What people are going to say, oh, you leveled up. Girl, your ex-boo done leveled up. But stay with me. Come here. Bring your ass here. Come here. I ain't got all day. Your ex know better. Fellas, your ex know better. She know. Listen, this motherfucker is toxic. The way he thinks is toxic. He's a narcissist. I don't give a fuck what he drive. I don't give a fuck where he live. I don't give a fuck where he work. I don't give a fuck who he with now. Just like you said, he's somebody else's problem. Wait a minute, ladies. You done went and got some butt implants, titties implants, lip implants, long ass eyelashes that look like they fucking swimming in the water and shit. You got contacts in. You done put on 3 different shades of fucking makeup and shit. You done went and goddamn put the body wrap around you. That shit tight as a bitch. You can't even be in and but I look good though. You done changed up everything. You done got the longest bundles and shit. This shit getting caught in the car door and shit. You done everything you can. You done got heels long as a motherfucker. You can pick a lot from Japan from in the United States with them fucking heels. You done leveled the fuck up, right? On the outside, but your mental still fucked up. You still a narcissist. You still toxic. So your ex is looking at you like, good luck with that, bruh. Okay, bruh. I'm just being real. I'm being real. Motherfuckers do a good job at working on the outside and never work on their inside. Ladies and gentlemen, the next time you beat a motherfucker and they fit the part, they got all 5 of the things that you feel like, what you bring to, because you know we got it by now. We done been in with tough love too long. What you bring to the table? Okay. You got 1. Okay. You got number 2. Okay, shit. You got 3 and 4. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Somebody getting some head tonight. You got 5, too. Okay. But don't forget 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Top 10. Yo, top 10. You going into this new year, you deserve a top 10. What is your top 10? Because here's the thought process. If they didn't say I've healed, I've got therapy and I've healed. Not I'm going to get therapy. Oh, my God. Not I'm on the way to therapy. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, here we go. Not I know a friend of a friend who going to put me in therapy. Oh, Lord. Not the church is raising money. 3 Sundays from now, I'm going to be in therapy. Oh, Lord. Not my cousin, uncle, baby mama going to be my therapist. Oh, Lord. Therapy, completed sessions that shows some type of progression. These people are getting with you and want you to be their therapist. These people are getting with you and want you to promote this level of deflection for them. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. You ain't got time for that. It's a new year. It's time to do some new things. Ladies and gentlemen, lean forward. Lean forward. Lean forward. Remember, I don't necessarily think it's, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife or a house husband. All this other. My thing about is love who you love. I don't care what color they are. The thought process is, do they have your top 10? And your top 10 should be, are you healed from your last relationship? And who am I dealing with right now? Am I dealing with the facade you, or am I dealing with the healed you? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mario J. Man, it's tough love. Y'all stop playing with me. Until next time, adult up. I holler at y'all. Peace. Think about it.